Binary options trading, number 5, session 5, video 5, and the simplest trading method, the only trading method you'll need. So first you start off with the RSI and the CCI, both set to defaults on IQ options. You choose your currency pair, EUR/USD preferably. You keep your time from 8 to, let's say, 9 to 10, 1 hour, 2 hours a day. You could trade for as long as you want, but my advice to you is trade for 1 hour or 2 hours every day. Candle time period 5 seconds, and we trade. You need at least $10,000 to trade. Do not think you could trade with a little bit of money. Trading was made for wealthy to get wealthier, so keep that in mind. In other news, let's continue. So you watch the trading method, you check it out, you see that how good it is, and then you see if it's for you, if it's not for you, right? So we buy for $1, RSI up, CCI up, above the 50%, above the 0%, above the 0, above the 50, above the midway is up, under the midway is down. Simple. So both of them are above the midway. I buy. You wait for the last 5 seconds to buy or sell, right? It's easy, very simple. And you have to understand that this method works in a way that even if you lose, we have a remedy to combat that. We have ways to combat that. Right, we'll trade for 1 hour. So we made our first trade at 9:47. So we'll finish at 10:47. Or it doesn't have to be an hour. We could trade for, as long as we're satisfied, as long as I feel as if this video is of good length, right? So yeah, one video at a time, one day at a time. So we'll sell here for 3, do 6, patience, and vibes, see for me. So yeah. So you wait, and I'm not cutting this video. I'm doing raw trading, unedited, to let's show you how this method works. Post one single video every single day and watch it go to the moon, right? So yeah, this is good. It's also good. That's one trade done, 2 trades done actually. Oh, I traded 3. I didn't even realize I traded 3, but it's okay. It's fine. It won anyway, so. Watch the other videos, subscribe, like, comment, watch how the trade method works. We use this, and the trading method works off probability. The probability of using, let's say, 5, 6, 7 trades in a row by following the indicators is very low. See that we sell here for $1, right? And yeah, wait patiently. So if $1 loses, we do 3. If 3 loses, we do 6. If 6 loses, we do 13. If 13 loses, we do 271. I believe that is. I'll pull up notes, but if 13 loses, we do 27, right? What the hell? I think 271. There's 261 here, so I know. But yeah, so on and so forth, right? So 1 loses, so now we do 3. We wait until the last 5 seconds and then we trade. Yeah. Ba, ba, ba. We're here, we buy for 3 and then we wait. If 3 loses, we do 6. Really tired every morning. I'm always tired in the morning. Yeah, I stay up all night and trade in the morning. And then go to bed. So, get a bit more work done at night, in my opinion. Night is the universe's natural state. Day is just the results of a star. But night is actually the universe's natural state. Alright, so good job. So we do this, make every trade every minute. Don't skip a minute. Every minute you pay attention to the chat. Just vibes and chats. That's all it is. Just vibes on chats every day, vibes on chats, vibes on chats, vibes on chats. Alright, so 6, 5, we sell here for $1. 1, 3, right? We wait patiently, this one will win. Now when you win, you go back down to 1. Every single time you have to pay attention to what you're doing. And every time you go back down to 1. We already won 6 trades, or we already made $6, so yeah. So here we sell because you see the RSI and the CCI are under the halfway line, so we sold, right? And we wait. You wouldn't win all your trades. There's no way you win all your trades. That doesn't make sense. That's very brain dead to think that anything you do in life you're gonna win all the time. Even the best football teams lose sometimes. Like, you can't win all your games. That's like you on crack. Don't think that. And it's to not be afraid of losing, not be afraid of losses, right? You win, right? These are just rallies that would slowly but surely win, right? Anytime you lose, be happy. Praise losses. Think losses are very good and losses are very sweet, right? So, patience, one trade at a time. The only and the greatest binary option trading strategy you'll ever need. Charts and vibes. Ba- Ram bam bam bam. I've dug 2 crates in my day. I can't pretend that I was perfectly genuine fair. Oh man, what a world of things I hear. If I could act on my revenge, no would I. Some kill, some steal, some break your heart, and you act like a let's go and let you walk. Broken hearts break bones, so break up fast, and I don't wanna let it go. So in my grave, alright. I feel like 2 ways to write my day. Can't pretend that I was perfect, leaving you unfair. Oh man, what a world of things I hear. If I could act on my revenge, no would I. Some kill, some steal, some break your heart, and you act like I would let it go and let you walk. Broken hearts break bones, so break up fast, and I don't wanna let it go, so in my grave I write. In my grave I write. In my grave I write. Rom, 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 the dum, da dum, da rom, dum, the dum, the dum, da rom, dum, da rom, da rom, dum, da rom, da rom, dum. See, see. 5, and then you buy right here. They're up. This is up. This is up. You buy, right? So, and then you saw that you won this trade, and then you go back to 1, and the rally could run for as long as, let's say, let's see, for let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 12. Yeah, yeah. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. That's right. So you could also lose. But you wouldn't. You go lose like 5, 6 times in a row, and then you go get your. I've tested it a bunch of times. As long as you're trading from in the morning when the market starts to move from 8 to 11. You could trade from 8 to 11 every day. That's your time to trade. 8 to 11 every single day. 8 to 11 every single day. 8 to 11 every single day. For the sake of the video, I'm not recording for 8 to 11. I'm just recording for 30 to 1 hour, 30 minutes to 1 hour to show you how the trading method works because this is practice account and I do not have the funds yet to utilize this, so you know, working towards that slowly but surely. You feel me? But yeah, I actually had to lose in order to gain this. If I never lost, I would have never gained this. It's crazy how losing is a part of the learning experience, and you need to lose in order to grow because without losses, you'll never grow. So don't be afraid to lose and push yourself forward, push yourself, push yourself, push yourself as far as you can, as hard as you can. Don't be afraid to do extra and go the extra mile. Don't be afraid to put your head down and work, grind. Put your head down, work, grind. Put your head down, work and grind and work and grind and work and grind. Literally the 21st, well, 22nd century technically, but yeah. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we have a loss, which is a win in my opinion. As the session changes 1.62 in a sell, so this market is in a big sell. We're waiting patiently for the trade. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Buy for 3, bring it up to 6, and wait for the trade to finish. Right? One trade at a time, 1 second at a time, 1 minute at a time, 1 hour at a time, 1 day at a time. Patience, patience, patience. Patience, 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 patience. Based on the results, I don't think, and really and truly, I don't think you need 10K. 10K is like the max if you wanna. The more money you have, is the more chances you have. Does that make sense? So probability. The more money you have, let's say you have 100,000, you have 2 mil. You trade with it every day. You know, manage your shit in a way that. Because I'm trading with $1 when I could literally trade with, let's say, 5 or 10. But you know, it's discipline to slowly but surely. You must make it. There's nothing stopping you but yourself. We have won this trade. It's already won. It's obviously won. Doubt and fear are the mind killers. Do not doubt and do not fear. Take steps. Just jump. Just jump into things, right? Just jump. You want to do something, jump into it. Don't even care about the results. Even if you're bad, even if you're good. The only reason why we fear is because of pride, because of what we are taught, and especially if you're black, which is going to sound racist, but it's not. Slavery did put the blacks' mindset in a negative spiral where it's depend on another man for answers. If you don't get it right and you don't do it right, they beat you and they whip you and they call you names. And then you see that they pass that down to their kids where their kids are beaten and their kids are whipped and you call your kids names. But keep in mind that positivity is what we need in this world, and positivity is what gets you places, because how it works is that your mind fills your body and thoughts determine actions. So if you think about failing and you think about I can'ts, That's what you're going to tell your mind, right? And your mind is going to say that to your body, and your body and your mind is interlinked like the infinity sign, literally like the eight, right? So the mind tells the body, watch my mouse, and the body tells the mind. So it's a loop. So if you end up in a negativity spiral loop, that's where you're going to stay if you don't see it and if you don't break it, right? But I'm educating you and I'm educating your mind to know that you can break it, right? You could start feeding yourself positivity, start telling yourself every day that I can and I will and I must make it and I will win. Just watch. I will win. I am omnipotent. I am God. I am spiritual. I am powerful. Every single day, feed yourself that, feed yourself that, feed yourself that. And you would act and you would behave as such because you are powerful, right? You are powerful. Don't doubt yourself. The only reason why you doubt yourself is because it's generations of people doubting people, right? I'll explain this again, right? And I explained this in the other videos, right? It's the poor, the middle class, and the wealthy, right? The poor always feeds themselves, I can't, and I won't, and I don't know how to, and it's against me, and a bunch of negativity. The middle class now is sometimes positive, sometimes negative. So they have good days, most times they have bad days, but ultimately they lay in the middle class because it's good and bad, right? And then the rich has a bunch of days of I can and I will and I must, and they don't doubt themselves, right? And that is simple, but it manifests as money because money is everything, right? Money is all money. We made money importance of everything. Money is literally all what we have, right? Money, we made money the most important commodity, right? Everybody wants money and everybody needs money, so money has the most power. So if you always positive, it's karma. All actions have consequences. Negative actions, negative consequences. Positive actions, positive consequences, right? Right? Okay. So that's all you need to know. To the moon. 1 3. Needed to also believe in the things unseen, right? Because this is how the trading method works. Because you lose doesn't mean you will never win. And doesn't mean that you should stop on a loss, right? You always trade and you always go and you always chase, right? Simply, very simple. Very, very simple. Very, 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 very simple. Right? You have to understand what you need in order to succeed, right? Pa pa da pa. Pa 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 ra pa ra pa 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 rum bum ba rum bum ba rum ba bum ba rum bum 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 ba rum bum 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 rum bum ba rum ba rum bum 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 rum bum 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 ba rum bum bum bum. I said we would trade for 1 hour. 17, so 10 will stop at either 10:30 or 10:20 based on how much I feel like I covered in this video. Right? So just know that positivity, good mindset. Try to witness the mornings, the early mornings, and to recognize how beautiful and how powerful the earth and the universe actually is. Right? Because we tend to think everything around us is based for us and on us. You have to understand that regardless of what you do, the universe is still operating. And not because you could see it doesn't mean it doesn't. You can't see it doesn't mean it doesn't happen. You can't rely too much on your senses, right? There are songs we cannot hear. There are vibrations that we cannot hear. There are colors on a color wheel that we cannot see. We can only see the colors that are in the rainbow, but there are other colors that we cannot see. There are things that we cannot feel, but they are there, right? There's smells that we cannot smell, but it's there. right? Just know that you cannot rely too much on your senses. Focus on the unknown, and the unknown is positivity, the unknown is good vibes, the unknown is always in perfect alignment. Everything is there for a reason. There's nothing that is there that is out of place. The sun is there for a reason, the moon is there for a reason, the earth is there for a reason, right? Without the sun, there will never be light, right? And see it as every other thing in the universe is there for a reason, including you, right? Realize your potential. Stop living in this lie that we created as humans. We created a lie of negativity. I created a lie of individualism, when in reality we are connected to the universe. We are connected to God, right? We are gods in our own right. There's a reason why every depiction of God that religions talk about, every drawing of God, every mention of a God, every Greek mythology, Christianity, Hinduism, every mention of their gods has human features. Has eyes, nose, ears, mouth, leg, lips, everything. Why do you think that is? If he walks like a dog, talks like a dog, then he's a dog. Simply. Simply put. He walks like a god, talks like a god, he's a god. Simply put. Right? So feed yourself positivity. Feed yourself. There's no reason to be negative, right? Life is too short to be negative, right? Feed positivity to your loved ones. Tell them how much you love them, how much you care for them. Let them know that they are important every single day. Every time you see them, let them know how important they are and how much they mean to you. You can do anything you want to do in this life, really and truly. This is literally our playground. To do anything, you could either A, be a bad person and be drawn out of heaven, because heaven is an idea, right? Heaven is the idea of perfection, right? And humans will eventually get there. When we master time, we will master time, right? We will master time. When we master time and we have the ability to go back and get our loved ones in their younger selves and bring them into the future that we create, because we have to take responsibility for this future. Nobody's gonna come and create it for us. We have to create it. The heavens we talk about, the heaven is not just there and waiting. We have to create that heaven, right? And the only way that's going to be created is if we go back in time, figure out time, find our loved ones, bring our loved one forward. And if you're an evil person, nobody's going to want to bring you into the future. That's how come you're going to stay in hell, right? That's what hell is. Hell is just the idea of you not being allowed in our future. No, no future for you, right? Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. I missed the five. Ooh, if I had sold earlier, if I had sold at the end of this one, I would have gotten it. But it's okay though. Still gonna do it. Give me a sec. So we won. Good job. Um, been staring at this screen for a while. Right. So back to one, and we go again. We go again. 6-5. We sell here. Right, and it's currently 10. Well, we'll be at 10-10 as in Naruto. 10-10. 10-10. Aiba, Aiba. So you could trade like this for as long as you want. So you see how this goes. It's very simple, very straightforward. Do not try to trade like $100 or $200. It's going to lose. So keep your shit as low as possible. Like keep it in a way that it fully manifests the. Because if you add this up, you would get 10,000. So keep it in a way that it helps you stretch your full amount out as much as possible. And the more you have is the more chances you have. So if you have like let's say $100,000 and you're trading like this, you could literally make $10 a minute. Right? $100,000, you do $10 a minute for 60 minutes is $600. $600 an hour. Sheesh. Sheesh. $600 an hour. Right? $600 1 hour, 23 hours, 600 by 23. And then you could automate this. I will have to learn programming or learn a, yeah, get a programmer to program this for me. But yeah, you could literally automate this and literally just have a money printer. Sheesh. Simple, easy, peasy, beautiful. So yeah, me currently, I mean, practice account VIP, lost my money trying to. Well, I did get greedy. I had money and I was like, all or nothing. And I made a trade that, put me in a mess. Currently trying to fix that mess. So I'll take responsibility for it and I'll share my dream and, guide others to a treasure that I fumbled. Temporarily though, right? Because, you guys could, if you want to help me, I'm open to having help because we're all human. Make mistakes, you feel me? Because you see how good this is, so, reach out to me, comment, I'll read all the comments. I mean, this account is small for now. But like, comment, share, subscribe, you feel me? Share the love, you feel me? So we currently are up 25. Should I do 200 today? I'm going to trade later, so we'll see. And so one video a day every day for me, and it works. Infinity 888, baby. 1, 3. Will this win? I hope so. Hope and faith. Ba, ba, da, ba. Bunch of negativity being passed down through in the form of it manifests as money, but in reality it's just mindset, right? Mindset of not screaming and not overreacting and having love in your heart, fully love, no time for hate. Life is way too short to hate, right? Slowly but surely. Okay, this one lost. Um, oh my god, stop! 7, 6, 5. It's down, we sell. Right here. Right, and then next one is 13. Right, so keep in mind that you keep a positive mindset and a positive outlook and you share love, you share positivity. Speak to strangers, bro. You have no idea. People be walking around, nobody to love them, nobody that speaks to them every single day. Speak to strangers, say hello, how are you doing? Are you okay? Are you good? You can do anything you want, you can accomplish anything as long as you believe in yourself and go about your day. Gas people up, why not? Life is way too short to have a hate. Right? Life is way too short. Right, so we'll stop at 10:20, so 5 more minutes of this. Right, so we buy for 13. Next step is 27. I'm trying to. If you hear screaming in the back, is the neighbors being negative, and it's just so. Don't worry, I'll help them. I'll enlighten them, right? I'll go speak to them. I'll let them know that there's no reason to hate and there's no reason to have a hate. But I think as you know how the mind works and you know how the brain works, the older people get, it's the harder it is for them to change their reaction to things, because it's habits, and habits literally stick to you the more you practice them, and generations of hate being passed down in the form of slavery, that is, right? Generations of generations beating and screaming for their kids over and over and over and over. This is 23, so we get $1.09. So we sell for 27, and if 27 loses, we go up to 58, bro. And that doesn't even scratch the surface of 10,000. Like that doesn't even dent it. That doesn't even itch it. Like, it's good, it's great, it's amazing, right? So yeah, slowly but surely, patience, one trade at a time, one day at a time, right? So 4, 3, 2, 1. It lost. It's okay if it lost because we have a remedy for that. And 6 and 4, literally 30, 40, 50, $1.74 if this one wins. So let's see, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. We sell here because it's both of them down, right? 58. Go up to 123 is the next one in line. And I'm not doing that off my mind. I'm just looking at this. You could screenshot it, write it down. You know, it's on screen right now. Screenshot it, let it know. Show your family this video because I'm sure you're amazed by this, right? Trading made simple and trading made easy, right? You see this, you see how this goes, right? So don't be afraid of losses because, there's only one thing that comes from losses is winning. You feel me? Don't be afraid to win. Why are you afraid to win? So you know what? We're done for the day. This is the video for the day, right? Have a love, show love to your loved ones. Go tell somebody who you love and you never told them before. You could be a crush, you could be a mother, father, sister, brother, anybody you've never told before. Say I love you and give them the biggest hug in the world, because they could die any day of the week. Death is the only thing humans have to worry about, and we still can't even fear death because it's inevitable. Not really inevitable, I'll change that. We will live forever, right? Infinity, right? This eight, this eight right here, this eight right here, right? So it's GG's. We are up and strong, and you can use this method for yourself. Trade for the times 8 to 11 every day, every morning. 8 to 11, 8 to 11, 8 to 11 every morning. That's 8, 9, 10, 11. 3 hours every day. $1 a minute technically, so 60, 120, and then 60, $180 every day is perfect, is amazing, right? You could even increase that and make a lot more if you have more money to sacrifice, because you know, the more you lose is the higher it goes. So we lost, our highest loss was here, and that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 losses in a row. The most losses you might endure is about, well, it's usually 6, as long as you trade 8 to 11 every day, but you could trade longer than that. But any other times then again, I be trading some crazy times and nothing be happening to me. So I be trading like 1 o'clock in the morning and in the night, midnight, 9 o'clock in the night, and nothing be happening. So It's just the trading method works. It's literally infinity. This is infinity. I am infinity. I am God. I am Him. I am Him. Right, anyways, saying that, like, comment, subscribe, give me feedback, let me know what I should be doing better, I could be doing better. Share this video with your friends, share this video with your family, save it somewhere, save it in a playlist, let people know that there is a way to make money infinitely. This is Infinite Money Method, session 5. This has been your host, Shamoy. Shamoy Foy is my name, and GG.